Hello, beautiful people. So, today we are talking about that how to connect with our body and with our mind because our mind really is so powerful that it can create the destruction in your life and the great things in your life, and it regulates all of the things that you do on daily to daily basis, and of course your body, which is full of wisdom. And so many people are disconnected with their bodies at this day and age that they don't even know how to trust their gut feeling, how to believe in intuition and what their body is literally trying to communicate with them. And I personally believe that this is the result of constant overstimulation and our constant checking on with things that are not even that much important to our brain and to our reality, and that are just being in our reality to disturb the pace that is so important. Because you know what, when you get in tune with your mind and with your body, there are a very few things that can distract you and made you away from your path, and just say that made you away from regulating yourself. Okay, then when you are not in tune with your body, with your mind, what you do is you are constantly acting on the cues that are presented to you. Like uh, suddenly in the morning, the first thing you do is open your Instagram or anything that you do. You open it and you see certain news, and then all of your day is like went wrong. Like you are constantly thinking about the news that you have seen, or constantly thinking about what should I do. I don't have any plans to do today because my mood is already so low, my vibration is already so low that I can't even program the way I wanna be. So how we can be in tune with our mind and with our body? So the first thing is, I know many people have said to you that don't use your phone first thing in the morning and the last thing at night. And I know this is very difficult, but the thing is, when you see your phone, your Instagram first thing in the morning, your brain is in that sleepy state. I don't know if you ever heard of sleep hypnosis, but it is the process in which the thing that you repeat in your mind while you are in the halfway asleep. Okay, the things have so much effect on your subconscious mind that it makes sure that the things you are repeating will create the reality. Okay, so when you do scrolling the first thing in the morning, anything that you see is going to take the action of your whole day. Okay, for example, like I have given the example of the news, and you see a person who is like so successful and you think like I am a loser, and you start comparing everyone with you, and boom, you already have a low vibration state in the morning. And same goes for the time when you are sleeping. Instead, do some meditations, or even if you are so addicted to your phone, what you can do is play some music that is calming, that is, the river sounds. There are so many calming sounds that are available on YouTube. You can just see them, and it really calms down all of your nervous system and your mind, and it really helps in the sleep itself. Okay, the next thing is, I know it can sound a little bit weird, but okay, avoid flashlights. And flashlights, I mean, I say like avoid white lights. Okay, I love being in dark, to be honest. Not in that kind of dark which is depressing and something like that, but if you can use candles. Okay, yellow lights, and well, it also help in our circadian rhythm. But the thing is, the lights, they have such an effect on your mind. They are so strong and so, I mean, I don't know what is the science behind it apart from the effect on circadian rhythm. But when I don't use lights the first thing in the morning or the first hours in the morning, it's nice. It's so nice. I like my mornings very slow and I like dark a lot. So I don't know what is behind this, but this really connects to you because you slow down. You just slow down in the dark and you feel like, okay, just be slow, be slow, okay? You don't have to rush anything. When there are so many lights, you feel like everything is just so icky, I can say. I don't know if you can get it. Just take this optional, but you can try. Okay, you can try. The third one is, which I am trying for some time, take 10 minutes. Well, you should actually 1 hour, but 1 hour will be so difficult for, if you are someone like who is so used to doing the things and things and things. But take at least 10 minutes in your day where you are not doing anything. Okay, anything. You can just sit, you can watch sunset, which is very beautiful, and you can just observe people or observe animals if you can. Okay, just sit down for 10 minutes without doing anything, without having, you know, listening to anything, without talking to anyone, and just sit with whatever is going on your mind. Okay, whatever is going on your mind, and you will have so much effect. Like, you will know that how your mind reacts when it is shown boredom. Okay, when you are in the state of boredom, how your thoughts pop up, what are the thoughts that you have been suppressing and they need your time and you are not giving them time. So you will know that these thoughts have been the ones that I'm suppressing. These emotions have been the one that you have been suppressing, and now you have to work on them. Because believe me, if you are someone who suppress anything, be it your emotions, be it the needs that your body wants, your body have a way to take every step. Okay, it will make you ill, it will put obstacles in your way, because yeah, our body needs time. Just have some mercy on the little body of yours, because I mean, it functions so much on your behalf. The least thing you can do is acknowledge the thoughts that it is conveying to you. And okay, next thing is write. I used to write a lot. I am also writing a lot, and it also connects with the other part, which is that if you have profession in which you there is a lot of mental load on yourself, and if you have a profession in which there is only the physical load, okay, there are, we have this kind of professions. And if you have both, where you are working physically and mentally both, so what I do in my life is, whenever there is something that I am using now, I'm using my physical force much, now I'm going to incorporate the hobbies that require my mind to work. Okay, for example, if I, I used to do a lot of running, and my some kind of health issues many years earlier. So then what I used to do, because my body was not in a very good state, what I used to do is train my mind a lot, because I know my body is suffering. My body is suffering and it needs balance. I can't have, hobbies are so important, I can live with them, okay? But now I know that I can't. I am working so much on my body, and now my mind is in the neglectful phase. Okay, now I have to incorporate some of the hobbies in which my minds feel that it is worth, because both your body and both your mind are the muscles that will sharp themselves when you use them. Okay, and for this period of my life I have so much mental load, okay, you can say, because I am working on so many things constantly, and I have kind of things that require my mental energy more. So now what I do is I have hobbies that require physical effort, because I can neglect it too. There should be a balance. One, if one is working, the other should have fun in the way of working. The next one is, I know you will find it odd and many people are so addicted to it, but I have to tell what I have experienced. Okay, so cut off sugar, cut off caffeine. I have been addicted to coffee and tea, both of them in particular ages of my life, and let me tell you, both will ruin you, because you know what, I have been in that phases of my life where I have just eaten junk and junk and junk, and I have been in that phase of my life where I am so health conscious that I really don't even crave them. I just don't, because why would I put something in my body that is full of trash? Why would I? Because it's so important to me. And the thing is, yeah, sometimes I'd be like, please, can I have a little bit of it? But then I remembered, what is it made of? I mean, I can't be putting something in my body that is literally destructing it. Okay, so what I have done is, recently I have cut off sugar, and studied an article in which there is the history of sugar, okay, and how it is, how the rulers of European rulers and Muslim rulers bring out the sugar in our diet. Okay, it have very dark history of slavery, but sugar itself is was used as medicine, because it gave you a very fake dopamine. Okay, it gave you very fake dopamine, and it just have a effect which effect on your sleep. Okay, I don't remember the technicalities of it, the which part of brain it affects, but yeah, it affects that part of brain which is connected to your positive thinking and the reaction of your thoughts and the sleep, the part of the brain which controls your sleep. Okay, so when you eat sugar a lot, okay, you know you have so much energy, as well as you are so sleepy in your days. Okay, you have energy, but you still can do things, and you feel very bloated, and you feel very like heavy, I can say. I really feel things in my lower stomach. Okay, so yeah, that just how it is for me, and I think this is how for a lot of women who are connected to their body, they can really feel what is happening inside of their body when they don't think that something is good for them. They can feel it in their lower belly. Okay, what so when I cut off the sugar, okay, for 2 days the sugar rush was so high that I was literally sleeping, and I was sleeping like I haven't slept in days. Okay, because the sleep that I was having was kind of because of sugar. That was not the sleep that my body really needs. And when I cut off the sugar, I had the best sleep of my life, to be honest. And now I don't eat sugar, but when there are some areas in the world we drink tea. Okay, the first thing in the morning people drink tea. So, and tea with a lot of sugars. So yeah, there was a time when I used to just wake up and drink tea for the first thing in the morning, and for months my body was like, please just don't do it, don't do it. But I was so addicted to it, and now when I have abandoned it, I feel so light in my days, and I feel sleepy when I'm really tired, and I feel light and I feel full of ideas. My mind is not, it feels like my mind is not clogged. Okay, like there was a blind on it and the blind is now lifted. Okay, there is, I don't know how, there is some effect of it. Okay, so yeah, there are still a lot of things, but I think we'll make part 2 of it. So thanks for watching.